Okay, this is, what is this? We're doing Seaside Mix. This is the last bit of the preliminary whatever. But yeah, it's the last of the preliminary whatever. This is against Markus. I don't really know what I need to do advancing. I think I need like, 1.5 or 2 or something, or 3. It's all very unclear. Anyways, play and see what happens. That's about all there is to do. That's a 5. So I'm guessing that'll be like patrol. This board brings us not a whole lot. I guess if we're trying to build here, we're going to be putting a Haunted Woods out each turn. And just kind of trying to draw through and have the Haunted Woods there to get in the way of everything. It's really hard to get around Haunted Woods because you can't really produce buys too easily, so it's hard to, say, buy something and then buy Scouting Party. So this is looking like something like Wishing Well Caravan for me. Eventually you do need to buy a little bit of extra money, but you can build, and I think there's enough of a reward to do so. Let's do that. Yeah, Haunted Woods. So same thinking is going on over there. Plays at turn 3. Could be slightly painful, especially seeing 2 estates. Wishes for copper. Do I buy Caravan? Probably. I think so. And this is going to have to be Scouting Party because there's not really anything else to do. Innovation. Lovely. That means these caravans are going to make a sort of a bad shuffle. That should have been thought about a little bit more. Need to get Haunted Woods out soon. Start getting it out soon. I was a little curious. Not take or play other treasures. I guess we should copper. Okay. This is fine. Might be a second Haunted Woods. Hard to say. I think it's almost definitely a second Haunted Woods, and he's just trying to decide whether to buy a Scouting Party or not. Possibly just buying Scouting Party here. I can't really buy anything. And what's next turn bringing? It's not a Scouting Party. 3 copper. I guess I'd rather take my chances being able to find a caravan. So we'll just stop there. And we'll draw 2 estates instead. Sure. These Haunted Woods are pretty badly shutting me down. Which I guess we get to start sort of avoiding this turn. But not really enough. I'm not going to get another one out next turn. Other wishing well is worth buying right here. I think so. Play only one of the caravans. Only gets me hitting 4. Which really does mean that both probably need to get played. Or I shouldn't have bought the wishing well last turn. This will just be another wishing well, I would guess. Scouting party. Alright, fine. I guess that's once you can get the pouch out consistently, you can do that. My best bet is drawing another, or drawing more. Great, it's pouch. Awesome. That was terrific. It would have been so nice to have been able to hit 7, but nope. Do I want innovation, or do I want haunted woods? Might rather have innovation. I think I'd rather have innovation right now. I feel like it's really unlikely that I see a miss on that side, but innovation is gain. So you can sort of get around the haunted woods business by innovating caravans. I still need to figure out how to put a little bit more money into the deck. A lot more money into the deck. Be nice to have a little bit more draw also, but well. Good estate. It's copper. Okay. So this will be caravan. Innovate it. And this turn it's going to be haunted woods. I've been left down a little bit more than a turn. Which... Whew. I don't think it's going to be very recoverable, but we'll see what happens with greening. The decks aren't going to be great once they start to get filled with garbage, so not a huge deal. Caravan, and I guess another one. Yep. This is all copper. This will just be a haunted woods. It needs to happen. Well, I don't know if it actually needs to happen. That kind of needs to happen if I'm top decking 3 estates. I'd really rather it be gold. But this is just going to be necessary. So, upcoming turns gold. Not quite sure what I'm doing after that. I have 7. It could be like caravan silver also. if I want to be more balanced. Oh boy. This turn is a little bit disappointing from his end. He has probably, well, it's got to be exactly 6. Like 6 coppers and 3 estates or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Copper. Darn. So this is going to be caravan. Quiet. This is silver. Retop deck this state. That's funny. I should have done that in the other order. That was just kind of silly. So right now my deck is at 2 caravans less. This will be Gold Wishing Well. Oh. You can do just as well with a Wishing Well, you know. Okay. This needs to be Wishing Well to get a good turn out of this, I guess. Darn. I could do this, like, Silver Wishing Well. I'm not thrilled with going with less money, but it sort of lets me clear estates, so I'm really surprised by it being Scouting Party rather than Wishing Well last turn for you. I mean, I guess it's just as simple as not really seeing the interaction. Fortunately, I'm down 2 caravans and a coin. I guess I have a Wishing Well instead of a coin and 2 caravans, which not the world's greatest situation to be in. $12. Wishing Well seems better than Scouting Party for a good while. Alright, this will be Wishing Well, yeah. Showed you what you should be doing. Copper. Okay. Copper again. I guess there's 2 estates. Huh. Okay, fine. I can either draw these 2 estates or I could not draw these 2 estates and top deck like a Wishing Well. What am I actually buying though? I have 11. I'm buying, I guess, Province Wishing Well. So it's either top deck 1 estate or top deck. Top deck 1 estate or top deck 2 estates. Province and innovate the Wishing Well. Wish for estate. Okay. I don't think 12 can really outscore 11. I guess it has this thing where it can Scouting Party, but fine. This will probably be Province Wishing Well for you. I guess it could be Province Scouting Party at this point. on scouting parties, right? Copper. How much money do I have right now? 7. Apparently this is where I lose the game. Ooh. Alright, well, now copper. 3 cards are copper, silver, and wishing well. That's awesome. Which does me the most good. Like, this is 9. It would be really nice to have 10. What the hell? This isn't 9, this is 8. It would be really nice to have 10. I guess I can wish for wishing well. Wish silver. Copper's a no-no. Wish for silver. Darn. Okay. What if you didn't find your haunted woods this turn? Wouldn't that be grand? I guess I should have wished for wishing well and tried to do a province plus wishing well clearance of 2 cards, but oh well. You have not found your 3rd caravan yet, because otherwise you would have played it. Maybe you also don't have a haunted woods. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm probably missing 8 this turn. I think that's getting to be where it's not that hard to do. Yeah, you wish for haunted woods. That's good news. I mean that your hand does not have any more action cards in it, in my opinion. So we'll see what you end up doing with, let's see, 1 caravan, 1 wishing well, 1 haunted woods. I guess you found all your money. And then 2 green cards. I guess we could see a scouting party. So this might be like haunted woods. Duchy scouting party. I don't know. I think Haunted Woods Duchy Scouting Party sounds about right. Herbalist. Okay. That gives you 13 potentially on a future turn. I feel like I just maybe add a silver. Okay. All wishing wells. One Haunted Woods, 1 caravan. What is this? 9. 1 Haunted Woods, 1 caravan, 1 province, 1 copper, no, 2 coppers. I guess we can wish for copper. 10 can be like Haunted Woods Duchy. Dang it. Alright. I guess the temptation is just to take a province right here. There's no way I can next turn. Without some sort of miracle, though. And I'd really rather not let you go free. I mean, I guess it's doubtful that you're buying a province this turn, but... Did you scouting party? Yeah, you did. Right. So it's fairly doubtful that you're buying a province this turn. I'll get the Haunted Woods out. Yeah, let's just take the province. Good old herbalist. So I guess I'm gonna have to, like, match a duchy or something like that. That is not enough for a duchy. You take a state, okay. I don't know, man. Copper, silver, fine. Alright, well, this ends up being a duchy. That's for dang sure. I have 6 money in the rest of this deck. Which might make getting to province slightly difficult if that's a thing that I end up needing to do, which it won't be. Because a province buy here would kind of just be a throw. Unless he decides that I can't do that. Oh, he can't even buy province. Alright, that also works. This will be Duchy Scouting Party. Okay. So let's see. There's 1 copper, 1 wishing well, and some green cards. I wonder what kind of green cards there are. 1 estate. Is there a copper? Yeah, I guess there's a copper, right? 2 coppers, yeah. 1 copper. 1 wishing well. 1 estate. And 1 province, maybe? No, duchy. No, province. Province. Gotta be province. Alright. So we have one of 4 things. That's a good one. Oh, sweet. That's an estate. I don't know if I actually wanted to do that, but it is an estate. I cannot buy Scouting Party after buying a card, but I can at least sort of prevent issues, right? Or I can prevent the scoring problem. So, like, if I buy Duchy, I can't lose. If I buy gold, I'm really investing in next turn. That seems fairly unrealistic at this stage, so I guess we're just going to buy a duchy and eat the green. I have a 3-card hand. And if it gets Haunted Woods again, I'm going to have to skip. Please don't play a Haunted Woods. I could so do without you playing a Haunted Woods. Then I can actually buy something. I think I just bought a Wishing Well last turn. Like a ranger. Say at some point I will draw 5 cards with a buy. Then I can reach 7. He may be just thinking about skipping. Or scouting partying a bunch of times. He buys province? Can't imagine. Buys province, okay. That's cool by me. So I don't think he's holding. Okay, I get a Haunted Woods out. That's good. I get 2 caravans out. That's also good. I could buy a state here. Do I think a state is valuable? Yeah, a state has to be valuable because that way I can tie off a duchy. This has 2 silvers and 1 copper in it, which I will get all of, I'm pretty sure. Guaranteed. That's enough from there. Province buy. Okay. That got appropriately ugly at the end, just as it was supposed to. And allowed me with less draw to actually have a chance. See what the next one brings. Oh, not ready. I'd like to go first. Kept forgetting that yesterday, too. What's this? Draw is Herald. It's not much draw. Economy is Mystic. So I guess we're going to be getting a lot of those. Trashing Doctor. We'll probably wait on that. Open something like Silver Necromancer. Caravan Guard Necromancer. And we're most definitely waiting on the Doctor until it can be a bit bigger than 4 on into a shuffle I don't particularly love. Oh, we have Pouch again. That's lovely. This will be a tracker. These aren't great, but in this case, fine. I'll see if I can hit the Caravan Guard right away. That would be awesome. I'm going to be thinking this whole game that I'm going to be top decking Estates. That was so bad. Gotten so used to top decking Estates that, and then you trash an estate. God damn. Right. Okay. Tracker. Caravan Guard, maybe Herald. Spy. Yeah, I think so. Okay, this is looking like the Doctor turn. We can top deck it too, which is cool. Watch me draw a state, flip Necromancer. No, flip Pouch. Oh, I get another Necromancer. Sweet. Flip Copper. Alright. Trash, trash, trash. And yes, top deck the Doctor. And I think we will then immediately Apprentice. Possibly. Yeah. This could name a state. And I guess buy another Caravan Guard. Really do appreciate the second Necromancer. That was slightly stupid. Oh, that was not slightly stupid. I might messenger something. I guess I just want another Herald for now, though. Could messenger like silver. Caravan guard, those are fairly inoffensive. Kind of want a way to, well, could just straight messenger herald. Let's go with silver. And yeah, top deck both. Spy. Doctor, I'm guessing. Apprentice a doctor, okay. Like I said, it ended up working out nicely for you. 8. Yuck. That's a problem. This will just be pair heralds. Which is not the most important thing, but would have been nice not to lose hard. What else is in there? Nothing of much use for this. I guess I could like mason into a herald. I only want to do that, so we're just going to top deck, not discard. Yeah, sure, have your heralds all hit. Not unexpected. Mystic, probably, yeah. There's no point in doing either, really, is there? That was nice. Messenger out another set of caravan guards. I'm feeling, well, I am economy strapped. The hope is that I don't actually need that much in the way of heralds. Their draw, but everything else is coming otherwise. Next turn, with a full turn, I would hit 11. Which means I'm actually fairly comfortable just taking 2 heralds right now. I guess now I only hit 10, but really close to the same. Not trying to get rid of pouch. Could have gotten rid of pouch for a caravan guard or silver or something, but elected not to. pair of mystics. Hopefully he decides that, okay, take a free herald, fine. We can leave that there and mason it, hopefully. Could kill Pouch. That seems fine. What else is in there? Like a Herald? Herald Necromancer? No. Herald Pouch. I guess maybe I want to keep this silver. Yeah. Find out. Okay, so we're going to top deck this. See the silver. This gets me to my 10. And we'll mason the silver to a messenger that I do not have any desire to top deck. And mystics that I think I also don't have any desire to top deck. Alright, this is feeling okay. Maybe not the best it could be, but we're even on economy, and again, I'm a little bit down on draw. Leaving the one herald in the pile was just a giveaway. Kind of forgot that you could do such a thing. A little bit more trashed, but the draw disadvantage doesn't really... Yeah, hard to say with Herald. Might actually be drawing slightly better. Seems doubtful, though. Okay, 3 mystics. Silver. Tracker. That is an issue. I'm still always apprentice things. I think that's what has to happen here. Okay. This is just... do I want a thing of some sort? Yeah. I guess I want a caravan guard. I guess I could get a messenger back. I could, like, gain a messenger, trash the copper. Draw the messenger, play both. Let's do that. I could also have a mystic. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever either. We're going to top deck the messenger, mason it into a mystic. It doesn't matter. Is there risk in taking these 2 mystics? Probably. So we're going to take province. And this time, no, I won't top deck the mystic. Oh, we have Mountain Pass. Didn't even notice. Whoops. I guess since I'm not the one that's bidding on it, we wait a moment. moment. And then consider. I don't know what my output is. I might get 3 mystics or 4 mystics. 13. Got 4 mystics. Some number of messengers. I got my caravan guards out last turn. No. So this is a low turn for me, but it's still 4 mystics and like 2 messengers and stuff. 13 seems like a fine bid for here. It means I'm not piling, but I don't think that's a thing that I could do otherwise. Like, potentially if he gets it and he doesn't score, I would need, I think, more than I can do without some good Mason stuff happening. I can cover 13, I just can't do anything else. Should be fine. I give it to him, and he reaches 9 points. I think we'll take it. I wonder if he can just double. Probably. No probably about it. He can just double. He reached 15 last turn and bought 3 mystics. Guess that means that would probably end up being a bad bid to take. Who knows? I've cleared out 2 coppers. Alright. $18 would have been 5. Exactly. He would have been able to still buy the Mystic. I guess that ended up being an okay move then. His next turn is 21. Potentially. 22. Oh, I did have the... Okay, that's interesting. That's something that I probably should have known. Well, I guess we just discard both of those. Mystic, what is that? This would be embarrassing to miss. It's a province. Necromancer. Okay. Messenger. As messenger. 13 debt. By province. I guess. I don't think there's winning happening, messengering, anything. No. Then we have a downturn coming. Caravan guards. A wish for Mystic. Unless he knew it was there somehow. It's a little odd to me. I mean, it worked, but I don't terribly understand why you would do it. That's looking suspiciously like the end of a turn, which would be really surprising. No, I don't think that's realistic. I think it was just a mid-turn boon to see what you could do. Do you have enough actions? Yeah, it's more like it. Even if you just take one province with a perfect draw, I could win. Perfect draws being not terribly easy to come by, though. Especially in this deck now. So much stuff that can trip me up. And it requires somehow top decking a province. Guaranteed. Manageable, but nothing I can do mid-turn to make sure that it happens. I guess Doctor. Make it more likely. Province. Pair of duchies. Right. Yeah. Play the Herald, see what happens. Reveals a province. Awesome. I'm gonna have to draw it. Right. As my turn ends. This goes as Spy. Okay. Means I'm not going to be able to do really any setup. It's just going to be there's a province on top or not. Yes, silver. I'll take silver. What does this have us at? 9. $11, 14. There's more money in there. I'm not sure what it's from. I think. Get 18 last turn with 2 messengers. Additionally, no, I guess not. So winning this turn is now not something that can actually happen unless I am piling in some variety. Which would look like Caravan Guard, Mystic, Messenger. Or Caravan Garden Mystic, and then buy a province. That's going to require more money than 2 provinces. That would be like 5, 8, 12, plus needing to score 20. That's not happening. So, what else is in there besides the Caravan Guard and the province? I have no clue. Pouch. This goes as... This could go as Mason. What would I turn the pouch into? Or what am I buying? I'm buying a pair of duchies, I guess. Do I want the pouch for next turn? Sort of. What would another 2 money do me? I guess fine. Just 3 duchies. What do we think about 3 duchies? We think that loses to 3 duchies and a mystic. So if we do like 2 duchies and necromancer. I have either raid or necromancer. I'm guessing necromancer over raid. And that can go on top. Okay. So he sees a province. That was a good boon. First move with the necromancer is spy. Finds a herald, sure. Reveals pouch. My risk of losing immediately is now somewhat low. That's very low. Didn't leave myself in a great position to win this turn if need be. That province will help slightly. No point in discarding that. Okay. Well, suppose I wish for Herald. Darn. Now what? A duchy? Yeah, just raid. Like, just raid. Well, it doesn't become considerably easier. I should take this duchy because otherwise it's going to be really hard to win next turn. So that much is, I think, needed. Do we want an estate with it? If you go like province duchy, we need to figure out other ways to score anyways, so I don't think we're going to take an estate with it. Last card in the deck. This could take a while. Yes, it didn't take that long. It's an important card. Where it is. Or know that you haven't seen it. This turn's looking a little bit too good for me. But we'll see. This turn is looking a lot too good for me. But still, we'll see. That Sun's Gift, I'm pretty sure, just won the game. Yeah, that Sun's Gift won the game. Wow, okay. That's great. Okay. That's a lot of orange stuff. Or at least the first couple listed were orange, so that makes a lot. Well. Oh. This is a 5. Huh. I don't know, like Page Amulet Scouting Party. That seems not really worthy. Much easier just to have a 4 and go Scouting Party Page. Oh, good, I get to match whatever you do. Alright, it is Page Scouting Party. I think I'm going to order that scouting party page instead. No, another 5. Okay. This one ends up being scouting party amulet. Or is it amulet scouting party? No, doesn't matter still. This time we'll do amulet scouting party, I think. A good thing we did. See if we can get yet another 5. Nope. Second page seems marginal at best. I don't know really what we're doing with it. Haven's just going to be better. I think Haven's might just be better. Maybe get to Warrior, have it be a draw card. Haven's better. Behind on the Traveler. That's going to be a shuffle miss on the Traveler. Not a big shuffle, but still a shuffle. By Pageant. That was nice of you. Now this much is happening. I guess it could be Tracker rather than a Haven. I don't know why I'd do that. Let's take the Haven. Discards Pouch. I'm no longer clearly behind on the Traveler. Probably like to have had the silver in deck, but ew. Vassal. Not really better than a scouting party. No. I'm not sure. We put it in. Let's put it in. I'm going to say better than a scouting party right now. This is where we start to think it probably wasn't better than a scouting party. That gets set aside. This will be a pageant of my own. I think. It could also be like Necromancer. Let's take a pageant of my own. Oh, no champion, that's good news. Sets aside Amulet. Take Ghost Ship over the first Bridge Troll for sure. I think. pretty sure. We don't have buy. Yeah. No, I do have buy. There's a pouch. So this will be ghost ship. This will be another ghost ship. Go play Amulet, trash a copper, buy ghost ship. Or bridge troll. That is not actually something I'll be doing. I guess I can take a coin off this. Or we could just fail to find champion right here. That would be fairly unlikely still. Or if we don't, it doesn't matter, or something. Trash that out. Haven. Okay. I set aside pouch. It's not going to be useful this turn. Play that. Ghost ship. Yeah. Ooh. There's a fair amount of money. This might be 2 bridge trolls. Feeling like not enough things went wrong over on that side. Help me out here. Bridge troll ghost ship, sure. Yeah. Okay. A pair of bridge trolls. That seems like my most obvious way to actually have a chance in this game is to be able to gain more stuff. First we were kind of going for outdrawing with the ghost ship over bridge troll, but now we're going with the outgaining. Okay. I mean, we're not going to use pouch. It's what do we want to do? I'm probably setting aside amulet here and buying a bridge troll and a ghost ship. Painful as that is to do. I really hope that you can't get the last 3 bridge trolls. Is what we'd be hoping. That's seeming unfortunately likely. Which really makes me want this to be a bridge troll. Try not to shuffle this turn. That's a ghost ship. So yeah, you would have been able to do it. Cost reduction, you can't really ignore splits as much as you'd like to. Provinces costing 2 versus provinces costing less is not really or provinces costing 2, whatever it is, 2 versus 4 isn't really something you can get around, so. Do I lose if I buy the last 2 ghost ships here? I'll just say. This doesn't get played, I don't think. No, it gets played. No, it doesn't get played. Whether I think a coffer... I just need to take the coin if I want the 2 ghost ships, right? Alright, we'll hope this doesn't immediately lose. Which I don't think it does. I could take a bunch of pages, that's completely useless. I could take a haven, that sets me up to potentially lose. So we'll do neither of those. Bit down on draw. And I'm guessing trashing too. Yeah, certainly trashing. Slightly less money if I do draw, or if either of us draws, or whatever it is that I'm trying to say. Go up to 7 buys. You should take a tie right here. I really think you should take a tie right here. You're not taking a tie. Why wouldn't you take a tie? That's like the only way that I'm not. That's a lot of duchies. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna try to have magic happen. This is not feeling so magical. Three duchies and the number of provinces I can buy does not quite get there. Alright, well, take 2 provinces and hope for the best. I think he left it open for me. Pretty sure he left it open, which is surprising. Alright. Oh, you dudded, but it's good enough. Or you didn't dud and you just stopped. Or something or other. Oh well. On to a next game. Ooh. Featuring Star Chart. One of Marcus's favorites. Five 2 would be nice. I guess not. What do we do here? This Haunted Woods kind of messes with Den. We want Wharves early. Start probably something like patron expedition. Could be Night Watchman, but I'd really rather not have one of those in deck. Or this 4 might be 2 native villages. This 5 will be another wharf. What is it? Copper. Now might be star chart time. It's kind of feeling that way. Patron, lovely. This could also be like expedition. I'm gonna have to pick the patron up somehow. I can also play 2 wharves next turn. It's really tempting. Let's do this with expedition. Okay, that worked out quite nicely, in fact. Pick up that 1, set aside. Ooh, state. Okay. It's probably not particularly realistic to think that we're going to only set aside bad things. Ooh, I got more wharves played. I am playing wharf more. That is a big step on the way to winning. Yeah, pick up. Well, it'll be a wharf. I can imagine a silver right now rather than another native village. Let's try it. Villager accumulation seems less important to be doing the heavy villages. I think I could probably get away with 4. Or even 3. It's just really watching buy counts. Yeah. 2 wars would have been a good turn here. We'll take 1. And maybe a native village, maybe expedition. Let's do this with expedition right now. This next turn bring preferably Wharf Gold, seeming sort of unlikely with what's going on over there. I would guess that you end up being able to buy both the wharves here without much trouble at all. Unless you just set aside your last native village. In which case, why would you do that? I would have just been absurdly aggressive. Okay. I'm guessing, well, it's going to be at least 1 wharf. Probably should be 2. By consideration. No. Alright. Fine. We'll be picking up. Okay. So this will be wharf. Maybe another patron. Native village silver. I'm just really concerned if you have less wharves that you just have a whole lot less buys, and that's not going to work so hot. What's on there? Copper? I don't need copper, do I? 1, 2. How much money is this? 12? Yeah, like Haunted Woods gold. I could also just be like setting up for next turn. You don't have a Haunted Woods out yet. I can take like a gold and I don't know, 2 wharves. Can you double province 13? If I just take a gold and 2 expeditions, what am I sitting at? 16 exactly. Take that gold silver expedition. I mean, you're gonna have to score next turn. Is the thing that I want to force. Last card. No idea. Native village. So that much is clear. Like you have to score like province duchy next turn because you can't reach 16 yourself. I theoretically can, but I also don't really want to lose if I can't. I might just take 2 golds even. 19. Passage. Let's take the Haunted Woods. Wonder if I take like a duchy there to go with the gold. I think that's assuming that drawing is completely guaranteed, which it really isn't. Okay, 13. This needs to be province duchy, I'm pretty sure. We'll see if I get that. It won't be. I can't pile on estates anyways. There's still 3 native villages left. That would have been an embarrassing one. This doesn't actually need to score. Alright, fine. Silver. Alright. I guess we want to play war first, as weird as that is. That was why we wanted to play war first. This just sets aside. What does it set aside? Haunted Woods. That would have been nice to see. I guess we want a passage. Do what those are doing. I could take a province here. I could also take a second Haunted Woods under the assumption I'm not really drawing next turn. So what's the point anyways? Expedition. Sure. So this kind of started to go a little bit south here. $16. Ugh. That's a frightening amount of money. Got side. How much money is this? 14. Does that get me what I want to do? Pretty much. Doesn't it? Just say like Haunted Woods Province. I could have 16 be Haunted Woods Silver Province. No, there's no point in keeping it. I don't think. So let's do this. And Haunted Woods Province Silver. I try to pretend that having more components should win me this game. But I'm also not doing very well in the setting aside bad cards department like Marcus is. So we're kind of even there. But also keep in mind that whatever he plays, it's not actually his potential. There's also something to be said for on some upcoming turn, trying to... Hate how it does the coppers first. Trying to say, like, take out the native village pile to actually be able to use the gains. But I think we're a little bit past the point for that. Silver. I mean, I'm gonna want that stuff. $16. Somehow this could be more. There's a gold in there. I don't think 24 is possible on that end, or on that side. But I'm going to need to score otherwise. So... I'm taking, like... How much more can my deck do than this? I think I have one more silver and one more gold. But I am not going to be able to draw at all, would be the assumption if I wasn't able to this turn. Like Province Duchy Expedition. Yeah, not doing the setting aside bad card stuff is just killing me. Can't outdraw lack. Can't outdraw your junk that easily. I'm not sure where it would have been better to set that up than, say, take a wharf. Or just not play a native village blind. Might have been more a thing. On the other hand, this probably, well, who knows. Guess he bottom decked a wharf. Why is it getting played right now? It's going to be 16 or something. 15. Well, that's helpful to me. Of course, I can only produce 21, so what are we even doing here? Oh, when you buy an estate. That's interesting. Perfect turn is 21. I don't think that ends up being anywhere close to what'll be enough. Unless he, say, buys a province. Well, he did buy a province. Okay. Well, I can do that. It'll take a draw that possibly isn't in my deck, but I can do that. He's also possibly not having that great a turn next turn. It's only the Haunted Woods out, although lack of bad stuff. Okay, so that's 3 native villages. That makes this 20, I think, right? 12, yeah. 18, 20, that buys 2 provinces and 2 estates, which wins. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's 10 points out of 16 or whatever. And yeah. But yeah, we'll see if that's quite enough or if it's not quite enough or what. But anyways, yeah. See you all.